Alright, man. Shalom, all praises be unto Yahweh, Bahasham Yahweh Shai, Bahasham Rachakwadash. Damia double honors unto the elder apostles and the elder bishops at Great Millstone who are well. And he taught us his truth, man. Shalom to 144,000 and the rest of the elect. And, yeah, man, the UK right now is being messed over with storm after storm. Yeah, I know over there in America they're dealing with cold weather in particular parts. And things of that nature, you know, snow and all of that. But, you know, obviously we're over here in the UK, man. The UK's just been battered with storm after storm. They had Storm Hank, then they had Storm Aisha. And after Storm Aisha, now we're dealing with Jocelyn, right? You know, 76 miles per hour gusts, you know. You can see on the satellite thingy there. You know. So, it says Storm Jocelyn is moving across the UK day after Storm Aisha wreaked havoc and left at least 2 people dead. You know, so we're not talking about no little playing thing, man. This thing's taking people out. They kept reporting about it. One of these geezers, he died because I don't know if he parked up somewhere in his car, something like that. I don't know if he was actually driving the car. I think he was parked up. I could be wrong. But he was in the car and a tree got blown over and smashed the car. And obviously he was sitting in the car and got killed by that, man. You know, there's people out here dying, man. And probably more, you know, 2 reported in the last storm. You know, and just you had one day and then another one's come. So over here in the UK, been battling storm after storm, man. You know, like, you know, the storms mess up, you know, the dish outside, the panels and that. You know, you can't get Wi-Fi on a TV, you know, you've got to rely on the phone and all kind of crap, man. It says the strongest gust so far of 76 miles per hour was recorded in the Welsh village of Aberdaron. While in Scotland, trains stopped running at 7 p.m. Meanwhile, thousands of homes have been affected by power cuts and parts of York have been flooded. You know, I saw a video earlier on social media. I believe it was in Birmingham, up there in the Midlands, man. You know, a particular part of Birmingham was flooded, man. You know, I was up that way not too long ago, up in the Midlands, you know. So, yeah, man, you know, the UK just getting battered right now. You know, you know, we've been able to make it to the camp for the last couple of weeks. You know, we'll see how it goes this week, you know, Lord willing, how the week progresses with this Storm Jocelyn. But, but, you know, the UK's getting fucked up, man. You know, you know, I'm in the house now, you can just hear wind outside, you know, rain, you know, doors slamming shut, open, all kind of crap, man. Because, you see, the thing in the UK, a lot of these houses are what you would call Victorian houses, man. Let's see if I can pull that. Okay, let's just do with London. Alright. These are like, they vary in size, but these are like some of the the most regular house types, you know, you're gonna get in London, man. Right? Then you obviously got people that live in, you know, the blocks, you know, high-rise new builds. But a Victorian home was like a home that was built in the Victorian times. You know, it's kind of in the name. You know, townhouses, these are what you're getting. But so a lot of these houses are old. And what you're finding is that these old houses aren't keeping up with torrential weathers, man. Rain and that, you got mold in the house. You've got all kind of things. I work in that industry, so I know about, all kind of complaints coming in. And a lot of it is the durability of these old houses is just not working out anymore. But that's all prophecy, man. No certain dwelling place. Your house can literally get blown over out here, man. A tree can smack into your house, whatever, and as your roof caved in, your house is done. So the UK is quite vulnerable terrain when you really consider the geographics of it all, man. Right? See, the strongest winds are expected in the early hours of Wednesday with speeds up to 80 miles per hour. Our forecasts expose parts of northern and western Scotland. The area is covered by a Met Office amber wind warning until 8 a.m. on Wednesday. You've got airplanes struggling to land. A lot of things, man. In Northern Ireland, Shalom to Elder Ramar over here in England. He'd mentioned that, man. That we gotta speak about Ireland more. Oftentimes we speak about the UK. Ireland kind of gets left out, but of course the Irish, a lot of the Irish are Jake. What's that chant? No blacks, no dogs, no Irish. A lot of Irish people are Benjamites, man. White Jake. Simple as that. Spirit of Jake and everything, man. So, we got to talk about Ireland as well when we talk about, like, nationwide news. Ireland's got to come into the mix as well. In Northern Ireland, it says 4,500 homes and businesses were still without electricity as of Tuesday afternoon, but power had been restored to 48,000 homes according to the NIE networks. But that's still a large number, man. I remember a couple of months ago, along with Victorian housing, you have Victorian pipework. The pipework underneath the roads. The majority of London, I can speak for London because, I'm in London. The majority of London still has Victorian pipework. Your sewer systems, your pipes underneath the roads, the pipes that carry water and all kind of things of that nature, right? A lot of it is Victorian. And what they're doing slowly is trying to change them out into newer pipework. When they start tampering with the pipework underneath the roads, sometimes they got to cut off the water. And in this particular occasion, they never let the residents in my area know that they were cutting off the water. And we had no water in the taps for about, I want to say, a day and a half, and you take it for granted, man. Now, I ain't saying I'm a prep or anything, but, ultimately we trust in the Lord, but, you're not going off for, like, stacking up on some emergency supplies, man. And, Carlisle, how about Shimmy Al-Shawi had some emergency supplies in the home, bottled water, things of that nature. But not having water in the taps was like the whole household comes to a standstill. You can't shower, you can't flush the toilet, you can't wash the dishes. No water through the toilet, no water through the shower or the bath, no water through the kitchen sink, no water through the bathroom sink, no nothing. You turn in the tap, as we say over here in England. In America they'll say the faucet, but over here we say the tap. You turn in the tap on and off, and nothing's coming out. Okay, so people are just left at a standstill, man. And we know that that's gonna come anyway for other reasons, man. You ain't taking that CHIP, all right? We're turning off your electricity. We're turning off your water supply, man. So you got a lot of homes doing without out here, man. because of this storm. Okay, look, you got floods here. You know, that's in York, out there in York. Floods, man. Okay, and water's relentless. Water don't care about, you know, your great-grandfather's photograph on a mantelpiece. You don't care. Water don't care about that. Water's uncompromising, man. You know, run up in your yard and wet shit up, man. You know, and it's ruined. Now you got to call insurance and they can't help you. You know, godlike circumstances. You got trees blowing over. See, I spoke about that. You know, trees being uprooted. You know, smashing into, you know, buildings and stuff. Okay. So it's fucked, man. Remember they had something out there in Florida a couple of years ago. Some family out there in Florida. I was on the FaceTime to them, like, you know, video FaceTime call, and they're showing me the water in the yard and everything, man. So it's getting fucked out here, man. Excuse the language. So like, yeah, but what I want to do is read scripture. You know, the Lord will visit them. Storm and the tempest, man. You know, get a precept in our mouth. Isaiah 29:6, thou shalt be visited of the Lord Jehovah, Bashem shall host with thunder, with earthquake, and great noise, with storm and tempest, and the flame of devouring fire. So this is speaking about a multitude of things, and ultimately culminating when the Lord comes back. The Lord Jehovah comes back, sent of his Father. You know, he'll be coming, whose name is Jehovah, coming with Michael and the angels. You know, but the storm and the tempest is a part of the science, man. Like I said, the UK just been battered with like 3 storms back to back. In total, about a day and a half break relief. So, what's that, man? That's a sign, man. That's a sign that, you know, the Lord is on his way, man. Okay? Getting battered in the storm. The scriptures also speak about the whirlwind, man. So that's just a quick update of what's going on over here, man. You know, it's a fucked situation, man. You know, brothers are just maintaining and praying, man. But, you know, in general, I mean, outside of the storms, there's a lot of conditions in the UK that are, you know, pretty much draconian, if you want to label it. But, yeah, man. You know, that's what's happening over here, man. So, just more signs, man. You know, more signs. 2024, the whole year of Jacob's trouble, man. You know, Lord is close, man. Yeah, shalom.